Hello, my name is Ruby Marie T, and today I'm going to be doing my commemorative speech on my great-grandmother. Family and friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Doris Cleo Bucher, or as I know her, Oma. She truly was a light in everyone's lives that she touched. Some of my favorite qualities about her are that she's extremely hardworking, she's very family-oriented, and she is very kind-hearted. I grew up in a different state than her my entire life, and so I really only saw her maybe 2 to 3 times a year. But when we did go down and visit her, it was always a special treat, not only because we were spoiled, but she really just poured her love into me and my siblings and my cousins when we would go visit her. Like I said, she was extremely kind-hearted, not only to us, but to others as well. And it really just made me look up to her and want to be her in a certain way. And of course, like, my mom and my grandma got that attribute from her, but she really just took it to a next level. I remember one specific time I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and we were shopping with her at a grocery store. It was just me and maybe like my sister and 2 or 3 of my cousins, and we went to check out, and the woman in front of us didn't have enough money, and my Oma just started scanning her things, and she was like, "Don't worry about it, I'll pay for it all at the end." And as a young child, I just remember looking up to that and realizing how being kind, even if it doesn't benefit you, it really benefits other people, and she just really showed that in everything that she did. She was very family oriented. She loved having us visit. It was the highlight of her year, my grandma would tell us. She would FaceTime us whenever we'd visit my grandma, and we tried to see her as much as we could, but it's a little bit difficult to gather 9 kids and take them on a 10-hour road trip. So it didn't happen often, but when it did, it was so nice and, sad in a way to see her interact with us and realize, like, that's all she wanted. She just wanted to be around us, and she truly just poured her love into all of us. And I remember the last time we saw her, she would, even, before her last year, she would always like shed a tear or two when we left the cabin. We had a cabin in Maryland, and that's where we'd go and we'd visit her, and she would stay there with us. But I just remember our last time there, and she was sobbing, and I think that everyone kind of knew that would be the last time we'd see her, and it was very emotional. But she truly she poured her love into us, and she really let us know that we were loved. She was also extremely hardworking. My great-grandpa had a garden. He still does, but she would work every day in it with him, even if she didn't want to. She would just pour her love into that again and again, and reap the rewards of her work, but not just for her, for my great-grandpa, because she knew that he really loved that. She truly was an amazing person, and I know we will all miss her very, very much. I know I will.